we promised you a great main event here tonight. WrestleMania is running west.
Yeah, exactly. So you look at them and you look at the thing. That Charlotte Flair article was interesting, isn't it? Because she said she wants to be one of the women that go till they're older. Whereas, because obviously women's is more judged when a woman gets old, doesn't it? What are we saying? AJ Styles 46, 47? Something like Cena's 49, is he? 48, 49?
No, he was 47 last year. He was 47 because remember in the interview he said I'm a 47-year-old man when someone asked him to rap last year.
Yeah.
He's
So
like, I'm a 47-year-old man.
it?
Calm down.
Yeah. So so Charlotte must be 40, I think, and so she's saying about, and obviously AJ Lee's come back now as well, and she must be 40. But obviously these people keep in much better shape than they ever did.
100%.
In the schedule, but I think some of these who do it all week or every week, like Randy Orton. I think Orton, Styles, we know. We'll see the last of these, and then we'll have to see who comes through.
Yeah, AJ's 48, man. Oh my god,
AJ Styles,
dude,
Kez, born.
This guy moves like Carmelo Hayes, and Carmelo can't be like 20 years younger than him.
Mate,
that's what he said. So AJ Styles said on the pre-show, on the press conference thing the day before, about when he said he's going to retire next year. He said, "I don't want to embarrass myself in the ring," and he's obviously not, is he? So he wants to. He is in ring, isn't he? Like AJ Styles is okay on the mic, but he's in ring, isn't he? That's what he is, isn't he? And if you lose that, it's Shawn Michaels, isn't it? If he thought he was going to lose that, obviously Shawn retired in his peak, didn't he? Apart from we'll never talk about that Crown Jewel match. Yeah, but one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
Sadly,
but obviously, when he retired, he was still the best wrestler in the world, Shawn Michaels, when he retired.
That's why he had to come back as commissioner, isn't it? They had to bring him back in some form.
He was so good. So again, Styles, I don't think he's at his peak, but he can retire. He can retire at 48 with his health. Like you said, doing moves of someone half his age, putting on a match like that with Cena. I wonder if they do his last match in where is he from? Like Georgia, isn't he, or something like that?
Yeah. That's
Southern
Cody,
boy, isn't he?
He's a Southern boy. He's not far from that.
Yeah, but he's.
They would.
I think they might do. They might. I wonder if they do a PLA in some point next year where they do his
area
last match and give him a send off there and whatnot. But
I wonder if they let him fight Samoa Joe actually. Where is Joe actually at the moment?
He's not at AEW.
I think he was in AEW, but he might not be in AEW.
I lost track of him, so
I think he's AEW.
Yeah, I mean that would be a match, wouldn't it? I assume people would want to see.
They've gone together up to the various companies and stuff together quite a lot, and obviously from TNA, I did him, those two, and Christopher Daniels, and those two 5-star triple threat matches that went down. I put TNA on the map actually at the time, so. That'd be interesting. But I mean, that's future. Talking about this is actually interesting because the women's division is so stacked that they haven't got that problem at the moment, have they? They already breaking it down to get there.
No,
no Bianca, no Proceed with Caution, no Liv Morgan.
I know. If you think of the year
Nia Jax ain't even wrestling these weeks. Yeah. And they are still stacked producing matches. What's her name? The one who comes out, Bella Twin, only comes out once a month. They've got so many.
She has a little autograph signing in Vegas like we saw last year. Whatever she was doing.
Great facility. But, Soul Rocker and Zarya have looked really good.
Don't even start. Don't start. Honestly, there's too
that's
much.
it. Like Tiffany Stratton's like 23 or something, isn't she? 20. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's ridiculous. But you're right. They've got the horsewomen out of who's left, who are probably all in their 40s, haven't they? Charlotte, Becky, and Bayley, and Bianca's not old. Is she like mid-30s or something? Isn't she?
Maybe
something like that. But you're right. If you take out Bianca Belair, you take out the best one of last year, Liv Morgan, the best one of this year, Naomi, and you've still got this. You still had Evolution, didn't you? Bianca didn't wrestle, Liv didn't wrestle, Naomi wrestled and she cashed in, but the other two didn't wrestle because Bianca's been injured since WrestleMania. So
they've had to release PFC. They had to release all of them lot. They've had to release a few women over there. They've had to release a few. And Zoe Stark, I know she's injured. Zoe Stark was a great wrestler, you know?
Yeah. Zoe Stark's still there. She's just injured.
She's injured.
Yeah, she can't
But the other
quite get
two
the
were
character
released.
bit down, can she? Because in ring, you're right, she's a very, very good wrestler.
She's really good, really good. You know, so
But that's what I mean. They are. You're right. The women's problem is not a. And even now they brought back AJ Lee, and she's over like anything, isn't she? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. And then obviously they're trying to build up, what's her name, from Alpha Babes.
Yeah, Maxine Dupree. Yeah, and obviously they've done a good job with Irish lady, haven't they?
Lyra.
Valkyria.
Yeah, Lyra.
100%.
That storyline with her and
100%.
Bailey at the moment may be the most
100%.
complex and engaging thing by the time it finishes.
Oh, Bailey having a little
Her Two-Face personality.
It really is Two-Face, isn't it? It really is. It's like a thing. They've got the women. Then you look at the NXT stuff, and obviously Julia's barely got going on SmackDown. Julia's really good.
Honestly.
And they've got
even Kiana James only had like one or two matches, and Kiana James can handle herself in the ring.
Good combination, man.
But it's no surprise because her, Sol Rooker, Tiffany Stratton, and the one they got released, Charter and Kance, all four of them gymnasts, you know, so they can easily take over. They can do certain things that others can't quite easily, you know. So they've got people of skilled backgrounds joining this company now. I'm going to explain this. So
do you know what I'd absolutely love the most, right? So say here's
Raw
the
next
perfect
week, Raj.
scenario. Here's the absolute perfect scenario for me. Bron and Paul kill it. They get another youngster, maybe someone from NXT. They become another 4-man stable. They call themselves the Breakers or something. I don't know, like something like that. You know, like Paul Heyman becomes old Papa Pub. I don't know, like whatever. Like
old Papa Pub.
Something stupid like that. Well, basically they get over. Like everyone's afraid of them and they're killing it. And then Seth is actually injured, comes back from injury, but comes back with his own faction as well and gives it the. Who do you think you are? I'm the visionary. Do you not think I didn't know this was going to happen? Here's
Lord.
My actual A team. You were always the B team.
Who's going to be the A team?
Like,
that would actually be fantastic if the Bronze were the B team. There's an actual A team.
Yeah.
Who that?
Called them the A
if
team.
the Bronze were the B team, but I don't know who that A team's going to be. I promise you this now. I don't unless he comes back with Gunter and Kaiser. Sorry, El Grande. Los Grandes. If he comes back with Gunter and 10 grand.
Sorry, 4.
And he comes back with the three amigos. Honestly.
We don't know, do we? I genuinely don't know how. Obviously, if Seth's injured.
Yeah.
But he might not be injured.
That's beautiful.
What I'm really hoping is he isn't actually injured, and he wasn't actually injured last time, and he's just rushing himself back because he's got such a prominent position, and so he's like kind of forcing his way through it because he's good enough to get through it all, if you know what I mean, and that he's like not quite right the whole time because that.
I think he's been carrying injuries for years, though, hasn't he? They said that, didn't they? When he was WrestleMania 40, he was the MVP, wasn't he? And he was.
Oh, he wrestled that 3. He was involved in too much in those 2 nights.
I know that's what worries me though, because you see it like kind of. That can't be good for him. That can't be good for his long-term prospects. Because we want him around for a bit longer, don't we? So.
But they've strapped him up, so he doesn't have to wrestle every week, man.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's the idea, isn't it? That they just give him breaks. He just comes back for PLEs, and not every PLE in that.
No.
Yeah, he rarely wrestles on Raw now, does he? He's not. He used to wrestle quite a lot on Raw, and he doesn't wrestle on Raw. He doesn't.
Exactly.
You think they don't do that many house shows? They barely do a house show now, do they? So he doesn't. You think actual wrestling wise, he's on TV a lot. Or he has been on TV. He's probably not going to be on TV for 6 months now.
And that's what they do.
Obviously, the bigger shame is if he's probably injured, we're not going to get to see him at WrestleMania, which is not good.
Yeah, it'd be annoying. Yeah, that'd be annoying.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of start where they'd like to get those people involved, even if it's something, even if it's just guest commentary or something like that. They try and get them out and do something with them, don't they? But we'll see.
Like CM Punk.
Then sometimes they save him for the big run, don't I? think CM Punk, because he's just come back, it made sense to keep him on TV.
That's true.
But normally they just take him out. Like Liv, no one's heard from Liv, no one's heard from.
And then the pop.
They're in Gunther. Yeah. And the pop. And you get the pop, don't you? You get them.
That's true, man.
You get them. Because obviously, when you hear "Burn It Down" in 6 months, if we don't hear from him, if we don't see him for 6 months, apart from on Becky Lynch's social media, looking after Root.
Exactly.
Then obviously when Burn It Down hits the night after WrestleMania or whenever it is, whenever it happens, then it'll be huge, won't it? In terms of, and obviously you assume he'll just stomp Braun Breaker and whatever not, but
Stop.
but he's yeah, I don't know, or maybe his wife's not in the vision then, or what?
That's the thing.
We don't know.
That's the thing, isn't it?
That's the beauty of it. We don't know.
Maybe
But what we
she's
do know
strings
is
the whole time.
she's the greatest women's wrestler of all time,
Okay.
and it's not just me saying it.
It's not Seth saying it either.
Paul Heyman saying it.
We're going to see more of those signs. We're going to see more of those signs saying it now. It's
Such
fantastic.
A great man. She's been
It's
so
fantastic.
hot, man. Like so hot, so good.
Honestly,
Love it, man. Absolutely love it.
the chat, the wrestling has all been there. Just the heel behavior has been on point for months now.
It'll be interesting because she was kind of being part of the vision, wasn't she? She was in the whole thing with the whole that, and now suddenly that's gone. It'll be interesting to see, because I'm assuming she'll stay a heel, won't she? Because she needs to. But then is Seth even a face just because of what's happened? I assume. I mean, in normal wrestling law, Seth becomes a babyface because he gets.
But in normal wrestling law, there'll be more than 1 week of controversy, or the usual. There'll be weeks and weeks and weeks. Like
this was
when
out of the blue, wasn't it?
Priest
Proper
got kicked out of the Judgment Day. There was weeks and weeks and weeks.
There's not been
You got to build
hint.
it up.
I mean,
You got.
I mean, they could do that this week. The Vision could come out, get on the mic, smile, and walk out again. So what they do, like, full New Day style.
A few bucks and that's it.
Like,
it. A few bucks and that's it. No.
Like,
Reed would always.
Could like December. So it's 6 weeks, you said, to War Games.
So it's last weekend in November. So what we?
It's a long build, isn't it, man? And they got another Saturday night main event in between.
Saturday night's main event is beginning of November. CM Punk's obviously number one contender, which obviously has been forgotten in all of what happened on Monday Night Raw. So I assume it'll be CM Punk against someone for a vacant title is what I assume, if Seth is injured.
They
New
might
champion
just
gets crowned.
They might just address that, not have the Vision. Wait another week. Build it.
They can do, can't they? We don't know. No one knows. That's again. That's what they always said. That's when it's at its best. Is when we don't know.
100%.
And we're predicting this. And like we said, I think everyone had booked their War Games match. I couldn't tell you now. Obviously, what's happening with Jay and Roman and Jimmy. Poor Jimmy, man. Jimmy just like some spare part in the back, kind of being nice to everyone.
Do you not remember him coming out in the first week of January in his red kit? This is the year of starting Raw. This is the year of Big Jim.
He's gonna be a dad. What would you?
Just say it. It's gonna be the year of Daddy Jim. Just say it. Just say it. Side note, speaking about these lot, they're pups. So their dad's called Rikishi, yeah? Right now in London, there's sumo wrestlers in London, from until Sunday at the Royal Albert Hall. So I was speaking to Yoko earlier today. Rikishi is the name of a sumo wrestler. That's what Rikishi means. Hence why he was wearing what he was wearing. Rikishi is the name of a thing. The name of a
wearing that thong.
Exactly. The name of a champion sumo wrestler, Yokozuna.
Yokozuna. Yeah, I knew that.
That's why they had the names. I know. I know the people in your channel are getting education as well as entertainment. What is this?
Vince, man. You said Vince didn't have the brain power for this sort of stuff. Like,
I'm sure it's just brought to... I'm sure it's just too lazy. It's just too lazy. Too lazy, man. But yeah. That's where I saw... Because I saw the names to that. I thought, what is this? Yeah. Anyway. So, that's what we think. So, next week we'll look forward to SmackDown. Are there any championship matches on SmackDown this week?
Yeah, I saw something. Wasn't there? Or was that near women's tag team? Yes, Zaria and Sol Rooker against Alexa.
Oh, yeah, they get a chance against...
It should be very good.
That should be very good.
It'll be a very good match.
It should be good. And then obviously, if Jacob Fatu is okay versus Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
I think Cody's advertised for it, isn't it? And it's not often that Cody Rhodes loses, so
No,
and he needs a new
But he's
number one
just had a young
challenger,
kid,
doesn't he?
isn't it? So he's had his weeks off, come back, might get another week or two off in the build up to before the build up to War Games.
I hope they give Chelsea a bit more time in a search for a new slogan.
Do you know what? After you told me and I
Hervis.
watched that match, was it her versus Penta? Was it?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Underground luchador.
that was a great match. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was a
That girl
crazy
can
match,
go, can't she?
but
She's-
it was a great match. Honestly, and yeah, she
Her
doesn't get enough
husband's in
time.
NXT now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or he's on TNA, isn't he? So he's on they're doing the TNA invasion.
He's doing
storyline,
some
so-
work now because he used to be like on and
Cardona.
off. Is he doing some
Yeah,
regular
he
work
used to be. I
now?
think he's not TNA. I don't know how the contracts work today because I think they can work. He's
Yeah,
an
he's an indie
independent
star,
wrestler,
isn't
isn't
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how he's working.
he? He's wanted to come back to WWE for ages, though, hasn't he? He's literally says it in every
He has.
soundbite.
Well, it must make his life so much easier. Like his wife's literally there. Do you know what I mean? Like,
But she's good though, man. That's the problem. I don't know. I
I
don't know
think
how
that's
good this
it,
Mark
isn't it?
Cardona will be. His wife's too good.
I mean, I've always said that Vince hated Matt Cardano, who used to be a different character because he got over without him. So, but that's a different situation now, isn't it? I think I've always thought he's got enough juice to make his own way. So let's see what he's got. See if he's got anything. But we'll get a shot now, won't he? You know what it is. You get eyeballs on you. You see what happens.
His only
Yeah,
way
what
in
about-
might be joining the Secret Harvest. That might be his only way in, you know. It might be his only way in. I'm not lying. It might be his only way in. It might be.
I reckon
That would
they might
actually be
go
quite
and get,
interesting.
Yeah, it would be
I
very
have to say, I was never a big Zack Ryder fan. I just never. It was probably a time where I wasn't watching it as much as well. But he never really got on my radar as anything
There you go.
of that interest. But I just remember John Cena kissed his girlfriend. Remember Eve or whatever it was. That's just that
Yeah.
that funny clip of where he pulls up in the wheelchair, doesn't he, and Cena's kissing or something like that, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my
This is
my.
definitely-
And I know he won the Intercontinental title, didn't he? At WrestleMania. And that's it. But I can't
That is a
remember much else.
100% Vince-led storyline, right? Right there.
Vincent didn't have to write it, man. He just used to come out.
Just stuff. Well, he just he didn't like him. I don't think because he just didn't rate him, and then he was the first one to use the internet to get the fandom behind him, and then people started cheering at events and stuff for him, and then they gave him a little run, and then they just got him beat basically, and got his girlfriend kissed and stuff, and then sunk him back down really. So
Damn.
we'll see. I was thinking after she's finished her bit with Becky, Maxine Dupree would be a good one to add as another Slagent, the Secret Harvest.
Oh, Dupree.
Yeah,
What about
Dupree
Otis
turned heel.
and Tozawa?
Otis himself.
Tozawa's like the weakest link of that group.
I've even seen Otis.
Tozawa just got hit by Becky.
God's punch.
Poor
He got
Tozawa, man.
TKO'd by Becky, man.
Poor
Honestly.
guy, man. Poor guy.
No, but didn't he beat New Day in like 5 seconds? Who did he?
Didn't he?
Tozawa?
Yeah, no, he did. I think you're right.
He
beat-
did. I think
beat
he did
someone.
about 6 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
New Day, man, they're too kind, man. These lot always giving. They're giving too much, man. They're giving, man. They're giving too much. I'm just wondering, are they just there on standby? I just knew that their role now is just standby, just to help out, fill in slots, fill in times when they need to.
I was thinking that they were going to have one last Usos versus the New Day and build it up to some kind of thing, but I did not. Obviously, now with Jay behaving like Jay's behaving, I assume
Yeah.
that this Usos thing. I mean, what's even going to? We haven't even spoken about this, and obviously, it's not the headline act, but I don't know what's going to happen with this Jay and Roman storyline. Well, which is good again, I know, but it's got me intrigued in terms of this thing. And Jimmy's trying to counsel him into something. Roman said, "You've got to take it all." He speared
Exactly.
him through the thing, cost him a match.
Yeah.
You suspect they're going to be on the same team at War Games, but who knows?
But
And
that's
against
before
who?
Christmas, though, Master Guy. That's before Christmas.
Exactly.
Can say, man. But they got to be out for Christmas. Like the wife just said. So.
Yeah, I think Jay's just going to be distracted from the title with whatever's going to go on. Whatever this is will distract him from a title rematch, I imagine. So it's just trying to see how they're going to do this and who's going to be his main rival. Because obviously he's got beef with LA Knight, CM Punk, etc., etc. But
Yeah.
Punk will be busy with the title match, we assume.
Yeah.
And LA Knight is interesting because he's over. And he's just the kind of guy who is. He's got that kind of Rock intensity, but he doesn't have the Rock ability. He's good,
Yeah.
but he's not great. He's very good, and he's got some good one-liners.
Yeah.
But he's not great. And I just wonder if he's the kind of guy who'll be a lot better when he is running after the title. Because when he had the US title, he wasn't that great. I think he's better when he doesn't have the title and he's pushing towards it rather than actually being the champion.
Yeah. I don't think he is that. I think he's good, but he's not. You look at the level. It's unfortunate, but you look at the level.
That's the problem, isn't it?
When he was up in the mic against CM Punk, then there was CM Punk was just like
when he went up to CM Punk. Oh, who's the guy who's never ever lost? CM Punk shut him down like this.
It was so cool. It was so cool.
And CM Punk was being gentle. He was being gentle, man. He just let him down so gentle, man.
I know. You look at the level, and that's the thing. But I think you're right. As a chaser, as a thing.
Yeah.
Do you know they could build into almost like a Sammy storyline where he's chasing the title, title or whatever.
100%.
Agent's a big deal where if he win, and you could say the same for Sammy. To be honest, obviously Sammy's had his bloodline storyline and all of that in terms of. And I mean, this US Open title is a magnificent.
This has been
the match he had against Javon Evans. God.
Ridiculous.
Javon Evans is 20 years old. 21.
Ridiculous. It was a great match, and they've been really entertaining weekly matches. 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
It's a really good. I think Sammy's doing well in this Open title, US title Open challenge. I think it's really good because that's good. But I completely agree. No, he's the chaser. He's the thing. But the level he's not quite at that level, and he's obviously not a young man, but he's done really well for himself to get over this late,
100%.
In his career, hasn't he? And they've got
100%.
that. So, and he's a testament to their star power, isn't it? They can put an LA Knight in, and the crowd love him. They'll sing along to his catchphrases and stuff like that. But
every time.
But I don't know. They could have him and Punk for the vacant title, couldn't they? At Saturday night's main event, because obviously he's the next number one contender. Technically, he beat Seth, didn't he?
Yeah. And Jay will get involved in that, or I don't know how they're going to angle it. We'll see.
Or they could have Jay in a triple threat.
Yeah.
Does Roman try and help him and cost him or something like that? There's a storyline in there somewhere, isn't there?
They're building something, aren't they? They've started building something again, haven't they? Roman,
the bloodline.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
So, it'll be good. I don't know what it is, but they've started, and it'll be good. It'll pay off at WrestleMania probably, or even beyond that. But because I mean, maybe that's the play. You have Jay involved with CM Punk and LA Knight, more LA Knight, till the end of the year, and then from next year you kind of push it towards a kind of another part of the bloodline. Yeah. If the UFT's really big, they're going to have to go deal with their younger cousins, aren't they? Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Tamatonga.
Tonga.
Yeah. Still got the best catchphrase in wrestling.
Tonga.
The problem is, they've made them a bit more interesting with this wall paint and this thing, but does anyone care about Tangaloa and Tonga?
It's still
What's the taller Tonga? Taller. His name's Taller Tonga because he's tall.
Tulalo. That's listen.
At least I have to say that came out of the blue. Them returning and then obviously them facing the Wyatts least it's made it. It's made it a bit more interesting than it was, because it wasn't. Neither of them. The groups were doing brilliantly before. Solo individually, yes, but not.
He has the chat. He's the only one who has the chat of that whole group. Yeah. So we'll see.
Tamatonga has the chat. He needs to say one word.
The intro shit's fantastic.
I did wonder if they'd let Tama do his own thing for a bit and try him for a bit, but apparently not. So two required for the
Surely Tonga Loa has had time to come up with some catchphrase or something. Solo, help a brother out, man. Solo, help a brother out, please. Solo, please.
Well, I'm Taller Tonga. No one cares about Taller Tonga, even Talalonga, whatever his name is. Well, I don't know his name.
They all love Solo. That's the important thing. They all love Solo. That's the important thing.
So they would struggle, won't it? And even it's the same with the Wyatts to an extent. Obviously, you got Uncle Howdy and you had the thing, but I mean, they're tag team champions, aren't they? Not that we know about it, but they are tag team champions. It's hard to be interested. You need a good, and maybe this is it, isn't it? Them versus the MFTs versus the Wyatts, and it can be interesting. But I still don't see that being a PLE match or just more of a SmackDown match.
I think they're going to build it. They'll build it. See if it gets enough heat. If it gets enough heat, it goes into War Games. If not, then it won't.
Yeah, but that won't be the War Games match, will it? Because you only have one men's match and one women's match. You're not going to have.
Yeah, I think it's
you're not going to let Talaloa
He's in the be the main event.
Like, one breaks a leg, one breaks the other leg, one breaks another. Let's just get to the ring.
As always in all of these things, and for me, the reason why last year was the best year I've seen is the story in it, and it's just that there's no real story there. They'll have to build up something, but there's no real story there, isn't it? And the storylines that we've had are some of the best bits. Obviously, the beat down at Elimination Chamber because the storyline was amazing. You know,
that was amazing. I mean, Elimination Chamber was amazing. It's got an arguable for obviously people don't like Cena's heel turn or whatever, but the moment of his
storyline, isn't it?
The storyline was exactly. That's what I watched that moment 10 times over. I don't care if Travis Scott was burning sage in the background or whatever he did. But...
And if you didn't have that, you wouldn't have had Cena Punk at the build-up. The pipe bomb and all that. You wouldn't have had that.
And
you would have had...
I promise you, the pop for Cena's music going from black and white to colour at SummerSlam was obviously being there was unreal. And he just turned. People moaning that he just turned face with a promo on SmackDown. Good, then that's fine.
That's it.
Cena.
Like, this is last year. He do what he wants.
Doesn't have to be someone hit someone with a chair all the time to
100%.
make a turn, does it? Exactly. I think and the crowd instantly behind him in every single match now. Whatever. You could put him up against anyone, and the crowd are going to cheer him, aren't they? So, I mean, obviously, there's the Cena face Roman Reigns one more time because they've obviously had their matches. Reigns has beaten him, I think, every single time, but because that's obviously a huge match, isn't it? Reigns and Cena, but I don't know if you take Reigns out of this War Game. Well, it depends what they do.
That's the thing, and I'm assuming Cena wants to give. It's hard, isn't it? Because for me watching, I wonder if he wants to do more of. He loves the business so much that
giving it back to.
He's going to be so selfless in this, isn't it? I'm assuming he's going to help someone out in his last 2 matches. He has to help someone.
I'll take Dirty Dom because he'll get the heat back, the heel heat back. If Dirty Dom beats John Cena,
and he's the future.
That will be. Yeah, and also that's how you get him less cheered and still hugely over, and you get the heat. And I would happily pay money to see Dominic versus John Cena
with his little hammer, his little ring bow hammer in his boots.
Yeah,
so good.
Every week is something different.
Got die with that, and then the froggy. I got to say,
it's proper just old school heel, isn't it?
That's all it is.
It's like Liv was doing. It's like he was doing. It's like Weasley stuff. It's
it is, man.
Because people who were moaning about Liv last year during her run was like, "Oh, it's not strong enough as champion. She only wins by cheating." I was like, when we were kids, he was never one clean, ever. They don't matter how good it was. Even the best heel never won clean ever, did they? So that's how you do it. That's how you always have these weaselly little champions who were champions for ages because the payoff when they finally lose is what the story is, isn't it? So when you get to it. And let's be honest, Roman Reigns in this first Tribal Chief run, he didn't win clean. He won a couple of matches cleanly, but he cheated. Obviously, Jimmy and Jay interfered in every single match for like a year and a half, and he got away with it. Obviously, Solo as well. They got away with it.
Oh, when Drew got screwed at Clash, we were
Clash,
we were so close.
We were there.
I genuinely thought Roman was losing, didn't I? I was
we were convinced Drew was going over, weren't we? We were absolutely convinced of it.
It's Drew's time.
No, Drew's time was for 5 minutes at WrestleMania.
Right, man. Cena will do someone like Dom's a good
He'll help someone over, man. He'll help someone over in the last 2 matches.
Unless it is like one of the Brons. I mean, one Bron got Roman, maybe the other Bron gets Cena.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I said we'll have to wait. We'll wait and see. But I've enjoyed Cena, especially live. Seeing him and Cody battle off on the mic was outstanding.
Yeah.
It was. It was a pleasure. Honestly, it was a pleasure to see.
That was SmackDown on Friday night
Raw earlier this year.
Yeah, like 02. Yeah. Yeah, that
It was
was
a
that
pleasure,
was
man.
ridiculous
It
levels,
was a
wasn't it?
pleasure.
Yeah, I forgot
These
about that. I might watch that after this.
Dude,
good.
guys, these look, we were treated. We were treated so well.
Yeah,
Honestly,
we
those
Yeah.
both SmackDown and Raws then.
Yeah, because we got that, and then we got the Punk, Seth, and Roman and Heyman and the thing, didn't we? In the at the end,
100%,
it was a
100%.
we were spoiled, weren't we? Yeah.
100%.
You really
So
were,
we got
man.
so many things then. And yeah, listen, as I said, it's just keep bringing the stories, keep entertaining us. All you need to do. I don't need to know what's coming next week. Just bring it. Just bring it.
Yeah, exactly. And you just throw in the curveballs like this week, and then
Always.
you've got it. And, you know,
Always.
that's why I said to you boys, the first thing I did text you, just avoid the spoilers. Just avoid the
I always
TikTok
will.
and
You
the
know me. I
Twitter.
always will.
Yeah, I know you do.
Man.
Yeah.
I always try.
Just
I
avoid
always
that, because
feel
that
like
was,
always
I was
try.
literally watching it. It was live, wasn't it? Like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I was watching it. And obviously credits come up, done. Like literally, what's
like the
happened
last
there?
second.
Like, yeah, last second of the thing.
It was like a
literally was complete out of
2.99
nowhere.
with the credits to do it.
And the way that he must have had the camera, and now you look back, obviously you can see Braun Breaker walking back and all that. But obviously at the time, you not one bit of suspicion at all.
Not at all.
Seth is just turning around to go back to the group, and it's just damn. And then Bronson Reed, man, had to make his choice. And,
Again, chatting near the mic. It was very good. Very, very good. And then Paul Heyman, as ever, forever the actor with his all worried face.
reactions, man. You should just have a Heyman cam. I
Really
forget a ref
is.
cam. Just
Really
Heyman
is,
cam.
man. Really is. We'll see.
Right. 1 hour and 51 minutes. I will do some
that's
editing
some footage.
tomorrow.
As per
That's some
usual.
footage.
I'll cut this into what I'll cut it into. I'll let you boys know.
Whatever you
it's
want to do.
I think there's at least 3 or 4 bits in here.
You'll have PLE, you'll have Raw,
Yeah.
and you'll have us just randomly talking about
Just random talk about the future of the
who's gonna
men's,
retire.
future of the women's.
Yeah,
Who's going to retire?
exactly.
Yeah. There's quite a lot in there, but I will edit and put it
Cool.
into some kind of.
Do you want any other
shows.
quick hits right now, by the way?
No, should we? Okay, come on in. Okay.
Do like, I don't know.
What is the greatest WWE entrance music of all time? Humble.
I was going to say, man.
I just think
Good,
it's
play.
hard.
No, it's a Maverick.
I just think it's really hard for anyone under the age of 20 to under the age of 25 to understand why people older than them get excited when they hear glass breaking and a bald man appear. Yeah, it's hard to explain to people. It's hard. Why people get excited when a bald man appears after glass broken?
Yeah, it's true.
And it's because we were watching TV at the wildest time in the 90s. It was just wild, man.
But it was that reaction. Every person stood up in the crowd if they weren't already standing. Like it was insane reaction, wasn't it? It was insane reaction.
It was just insane. We just knew some wild shit was going to happen.
Exactly.
And
Someone's
we
going to
didn't
get
know
hit
what.
straight in the head with a chair.
Yeah.
No protected chair shots in those days.
The kind of things we just honestly, and it's just that, it was insane. Such was the build up, and such was the great storyline, such was the villain and Vince McMahon, such was the odds, everything. It was too good. It was too good. And it wasn't even a great entrance. It's just the excitement, isn't it? It's just the excitement, isn't it?
It's the glass breaking.
There it
It's the excitement.
Everything. For me,
And JR. JR in it. It's
Who's
JR in
JR?
it. JR's like, oh my god, Austin, fighting for his life, fighting for what's right. Oh my god.
God, he's killed him.
I'm like the guy.
He's gonna get it out.
And the king will be screaming, ah! For no reason. All of this was going on every week. And it was just insane. It was just insane.
It was insane. It was insane TV.
It was insane TV, man. It was insane TV. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know. What do you say, Kes? I don't know.
for me, it's Taker, man. One bell. Like,
Yeah.
no,
Old school Taker.
One bell, lights off. Like, everyone goes mental.
And then the crowd just lose their mind.
I remember the first Mania we went, we booked the Raw afterwards in New York, didn't we? Us three.
Yeah.
And like me and Raj were there, and Taker made a surprise appearance. And like honestly,
Oh my god.
both of us just lost our minds at that moment.
Oh my god.
And he was so.
He wasn't wrestling, was he? He didn't
No.
wrestle at that point, was he?
No, he was done by that point already. So, But yeah, that when that bell tolls, especially at Mania, it's different.
And again, at Mania last year when you guys were there, Mania 40, on that one of the greatest runs ever
Honestly,
ending
that
runs
that
to an
15
event.
minutes, I have to say, there's
Yeah,
I put
that
an
Undertaker bit was
edit
crazy.
on TikTok on thing of the like that minute. Like honestly, I genuinely I have to. I have something I say to myself after time. I say to Tyler, I was like, "Do you know how lucky you were to be there? Like literally
My
to be
God.
in Philly for WrestleMania 40 and to be in Philly
Yeah.
for that 15 minutes of
Yeah.
ridiculousness of everyone's things." But Tyler said I nearly burst. She said I nearly burst her eardrum when because no one expected Undertaker. Like I told you the story. The
100%.
story of Philadelphia is he was about an hour before that. They were talking about him being in one of the VIP boxes, like the whatever they call suites, one of
Yeah.
the suites. He was up in the suites, and it was talking. So that made it even more ridiculous. That suddenly
Lord.
The Rock standing in the ring talking about Mama Rose with the belt, and then the thing, and then
Get his belt ready.
Then the dong, and the thing. No, it's the thing. But that run, man, we're never that build up to WrestleMania 40.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that.
Last year's the
People
best
talk
year.
about
Best
Prime
year.
TV, right? Prime TV. I'm not talking about wrestling. I'm talking about Prime TV. The run from Royal Rumble to so when Cody wins the Rumble, and then obviously
Yeah.
The Rock comes out and says, "I'm taking a match," basically,
Yeah.
to the end of WrestleMania 40. Obviously, that's for me is the best 3 months of TV. And then obviously The Rock was dropping his promos on Instagram for like 12 minutes,
100%.
just swearing, just
100%.
mocking Mama Rose. Like this was gold, man. This is and obviously got you back into it, Dave, didn't it? So
100%.
This is yeah, it got a lot
All
of
because of
people back
Jaden.
into it.
Jaden, this is when Jaden started watching. That's unbelievable. From that Rumble, he started watching. It was unbelievable. Because Stephen and I watched the Rumble, and then Jaden carried on watching, and he just kept talking every week.
That's when he got into it, didn't he, for the first time?
Yeah. So he got into it when it was like 110%.
Yeah. I don't think, and this is why people will say, "Oh, this year's WrestleMania, next year's WrestleMania, whatever." They were talking. You're comparing the peak, aren't you? Like for me, better than Attitude Era. That was that because obviously.
Yeah, you said it.
Obviously, we had the end of the 4-year bloodline storyline as well. So obviously, it's 3 months of peak, but Roman obviously finally losing the belt after 1,316 days. It's like an insane level of run
In this day and age.
And in this day and age, you just don't have it. You just don't. You don't see that. But yeah, it's so people compare it to the peak. I think people just need to enjoy what they like I said. There's something for everyone now, isn't there?
Yeah,
in terms of storylines, and I love these call it K drama. K drama.
It really is, man.
You've got a bit of, you've got the comedy, you've got the thing, you've got the chat, you've got the athleticism, but yeah, people need to enjoy it for what it is. But I don't. That's not to say we're on a bad run or anything like that. I think people are forgetting how much money TKO are making, and the demands for these shows are ridiculous, aren't they?
And it's
the fact they can do it in Vegas 2 years in a row. Like they're doing it because Vegas want them to do it. This is Vegas, and they want because they saw how many people they brought this year. That's ridiculous. But
and it's just because of the level that it's at now that everyone will get complacent. Once certain things are at a good level, you're going to expect more and more and more, but there's only so good you can get, and it's just trying to have a certain level of consistency, which they have. And because they're putting out so many PLEs, remember we grew up with 4 PLEs a year.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're getting sometimes 2 a month.
Plus Saturday night's main event. Yeah,
You're getting 2 a month sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I say. If WrestlePalooza was the worst show of the year, it's not even a terrible show. It wasn't terrible, was it? It was just okay. Yeah,
exactly.
You had a really good Logan Paul and John Cena match on it, and you had a thing.
That's it.
Yeah. So I think that's what I'm saying. So I think if that's the worst show, which is probably was the
of the year,
I can think of the year. It was an
people
awful show.
Get angry about Backlash. Backlash was still alright. It's just the year before was ridiculous, but
yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. Do you think London's going to get a show next year? Because we've not had a show since Money in the Bank.
All London are getting is a Raw or SmackDown if they're lucky. That's all they get. That's all they get.
They'll do another clash somewhere. I don't think it'll be London though.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if they test out one of the other European nations.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Scotland.
It's a show. Obviously, I'm just thinking from a laziness point of view. It'd be nice to go to a show that we can get a tube to, rather than travel 10 and 11 hours on a flight to. But they haven't done it. Obviously, we in China went to Money in the Bank, didn't we? I'm so glad we did. Now I look back at how much the prices were then, and I thought those were ridiculous. Now I'd never sit in the front row ever. Like it's ridiculous, isn't it? Like the thing. But yeah, I don't know. I just think. But obviously they've taken up the shows now because Saudi's got Royal Rumble. They've already said, I think, Elimination Chambers in Chicago, which is a good spot, and I suspect we might know who's going to win, maybe.
And because they've taken something away from Louisiana, they're going to get something down the line.
Exactly, yeah. So
The same way they did with
New Orleans got money in the
Minnesota.
bank. They've got money in the bank. New Orleans
Same way
got
they
money in
did
the
with
bank.
Minnesota.
WrestleMania is obviously in Vegas. Minneapolis is for SummerSlam. So they've
Minneapolis,
already so if I think of big
Awesome.
shows, that make big show, not Paul White, but actual big shows. If they think of big shows that are left, for London, I guess you could get a backlash maybe, but then you're right, it may go to another place. You could get a backlash. That's
The problem
about it.
is they're gonna go, because the same way they go Saudi every year, they're going France every year. Because of Lyon last year, they're going France every year for
Then
something.
Paris this year,
Yeah, they'll go France every year for something. They have to. The crowd there are insane. As they did serenading AJ. Stephen, my brother, he went there. They were serenading AJ throughout the whole break. They were still serenading AJ and chanting
the
for about
phenomenal
6-7
song,
minutes.
isn't it? A phenomenal
Yeah.
chant, whatever
Yeah.
it is.
It's ridiculous. So they're going to go there every year.
And then
Guaranteed.
you got Australia, haven't you? They've got big Australian stars.
Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they do
Yeah.
it? They can do exactly what they've done, can't they? They can do a Raw, a SmackDown, and a thing. They got, what did they get? Like 15,000 each, or whatever the capacity of
40,000,
17,000,
40 something thousand over the 3 days, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So they've got
Now
they've
they
got,
got us. Yeah, sorry.
No. I think they've got options, haven't they, internationally now? We had the chance to get. I genuinely believe we, as in London, had the chance to get a WrestleMania.
We did.
Dillied and dallied, and I'm not sure it's going to bring in the tourism. I was like, remember that article I sent you about how much they bought for Dallas and Texas when we went, and that was just post-COVID. So you think of and we've obviously were all at Vegas this year,
Saw that.
and you can see the amount of people in. It's the busiest. I've been to. It's the third time I've been to Vegas, and it was the busiest I've ever seen Vegas. So every place was packed. Every shop, everything was packed. It brings in money. It brings in people from around the world, and I think we had the chance. I genuinely think we could have had WrestleMania 41 and 42 there if Sadiq paid the money. Maybe not just him, but whoever it was, someone needed to pay the money, and they'd said, no, you pay us, or we're not gonna make that much money back. Like the amount of people that would have gone to WrestleMania in London that have never been to WrestleMania in Europe.
Who would have flown in to go? 100%.
Exactly.
Airbnbs would have been like, we could have just put our houses all on Airbnb for like 250,000.
Pay for Vegas for the next 5 years.
Exactly. But
Wait. We need to finish off the question. We've had entrances. We've had two from the 90s, Attitude Era. We've had Taker. We've had Stone Cold.
I think.
Don't say Gangrel and the Bloodbath, man. Please don't.
I think, in terms of pure music, I think Shawn Michaels will probably always be my number one.
Okay.
And I could probably say both Shawn Michaels and the DX tune. So I could take
for music wise.
From a pure entrance point of view, I think probably Roman in the peak years of the last few years. When we were in California, and the Hollywood one, when we did the piano one, that entrance, and I mean I know he takes like half an hour to get to the ring. But just like Undertaker, there is a you are witnessing greatness come in. And now as I think Roman probably in terms of probably all-time aura entrance, much like you're talking about Undertaker's stuff, isn't it? With the whole that sort of thing. And again, Undertaker used to take an hour to get to the ring, didn't he? So
but all the greats don't run to the ring. All the elites, the highest level are.
Ignore it.
I mean, that's a whole other podcast.
Goldberg can't run, so he's not great. I don't know. There's always an outlier, isn't it? Yeah, but now that's good to know.
But currently, you have to say it's Jay, isn't it? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What other wrestlers ever had to go?
100%. 100%. One more time. Crowd's chanting one more time.
I thought they were going to wear it out because they kept rolling him out. Like, people are still.
And it hasn't worn out, has it?
Hasn't worn out.
And I think now they're gonna keep it relevant and fresh with this little turn or whatever. I don't know what it's gonna be. It's not gonna be a little turn. Jey Uso turns heel is gonna be a massive deal, but this sort of edginess and this, I want to be number one. I want to be a thing. And I like, you see what Roman said. It only works one way. He didn't say the one way, but the one way is him running it properly.
Yeah.
So
I mean, coming back to Jey, the fact that they've changed the intro now to the TV shows, Now Then Forever, and at the end everyone's eating. Yeah?
Yeah.
The fact they've changed it shows how ridiculous this really is.
It is ridiculous.
And,
but you can imagine it, couldn't you? If you were a casual or not even a big fan, and you go there, maybe you have a couple of drinks before you go, and you enjoy it, like you just get in there, and it like of a good crowd, like an Australian crowd, a French crowd, you know. And to be fair, the States are up in there. There are places that they go in America where it's shit crowd, like there is that. But
because they're too used to it, and they get it every week.
They're too used to it. But then a lot of them, I think they're appreciating it a bit, but they don't get the house shows as much now. There is a definite. Plus, the product's good, isn't it? Let's be honest. You have to. It's not the fan sport. The product's rubbish, but I think they're. I think you go there, and I can't remember who it was. It was, I don't know. It's like an NBA presenter or something like that. I saw saying they'd never been to a show before. Maybe it was because of ESPN. They worked for ESPN, so it was like a lady. No, Stephen A. No, but it was like one of the ladies who does the NBA, NFL, or whatever. She's like 100%. But she had never been to one, and then she was there when they were doing all the eating and stuff. She's like, "This is ridiculous!" Like the crowd and that sort of stuff. It's the thing you get bought into it in different ways, don't you? And I think if you go to a live show and you are willing to give it a go, then you will have a good time, won't you? You
just don't get this at many other. As I said, you don't get this at many other. You just think of any other sports you go to where you're getting this level of interaction, and it's just obviously eating is Jey Uso's doing health promotion for the whole of the USA. He's helping them out of the USA, but those calls,
people's calls are going to be stronger than ever before.
It's just that we've all been to sporting events of all kinds, and I've just never been to one where this kind of crowd interaction. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And long live, man.
Yeah.
Right. So that's our most influential, best intros.
I know your checks will be in the post.